Bear River High School Sports, a presentation of 104.9 The Ranch and CashValleyDaily.com. Brought to you by Adams Wealth Advisors, McDonald's, Castelite, Bob's Body Shop, Central Milling, Greer's Hardware, Gem Electric, Kent's Market, Golden Spike Electric, Mike Knorr Plumbing, Post Consumer Brand Cereals, Levitt Group of Northern Utah, Yes Printing, Rudd Funeral Home, IFA Country Stores, Riverside Corner Sinclair, Spike Power Sports, Hanson Motors, and Cache Valley Daily. Now, it's time for the Bear River Bears on 104.9 The Ranch.
Welcome inside Memorial Gymnasium on a Friday night here in Garland, Utah, as the Bears return home for a big region matchup tonight against the Green Canyon Wolves. I'm Trent Carter. I'll have the call tonight. Joining me on the broadcast, Josh Tyre. Josh, this is probably as big as it gets for the Bears as far as games this season. This could be a turning point for them. You win and go to 3-2 in region. You lose, you're really reeling going into the second half.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It was interesting as I was driving up here, or as I spent the rest of this day getting ready for the game. You know me, I usually spend quite a bit of time prepping for a game and coming up with different notes. I didn't spend any time coming up with notes because to me, this game all comes down to a couple of simple things. It comes down to heart, it comes down to grit, it comes down to fire, and it comes down to things that aren't going to show up in the stat column tonight. And it's going to come down to whether or not the Bears can show up and have those things here tonight. Because if they do, they're a great basketball team and they can play with anybody in the state. But when they don't have those intangibles, they can get beat by anybody.
So coming into region play, as I've adjusted my headset 6 times. I think I like it there now, Josh. Coming into region play, Green Canyon was undefeated, 13-0 on the season. Some of that may be attributed to their schedule. At one point, they were number 2 in the RPI. They get beat 3 straight times to open region, but they come off a big win on Wednesday against Skyview by 16 points. So they've got a little bit of confidence flowing. This is a huge game for them as well. They see that the Bears have lost 2 in a row. This is a chance for Green Canyon to get their second win, and this could really turn either team one direction or not. So a lot to be played for tonight. Again, it's Green Canyon, Bear River. The Bears are at home. I'm calling this a must-win for the Bears. I know how you hate that terminology, Josh, but you don't get this one, you're in a real tough spot.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think one thing you look at with a team like Green Canyon is, when I go through their schedule, do I think their schedule was the toughest preseason? No, I don't. It wasn't. It just doesn't stack up to all the other teams in region. Really, they only have probably 2 quality wins coming into it. And I think they kind of got a reality check when they first entered region and losing 3 straight. But like you say, that's a big win, 16-point win, what they're coming off of against Skyview. And so the Bears, in all reality, I think being here at home, if the Bears come out and play their style, the Bears can walk away with a 15-point win here. I truly believe that. But it's going to be whether or not this team shows up with the attitude of, you know what, let's stand here and let's go toe-to-toe and let's throw some punches and find out who's the best. Because if they can do that, like I say, this team can play with anybody in the state, in my opinion.
You're listening to the Kent's Market pregame show on 104.9 The Ranch as we get you ready for the Bears and the Wolves. Kent's Market in Tremont was named a gold medalist in Best of Northern Utah for grocery store, donuts, and catering. Not only does Kent's Market have all your grocery needs, but they have a sporting goods department for shooting sports, a pharmacy, and you can drop off your dry cleaning. Special thanks again to Kent's Market for sponsoring tonight's pregame show. Josh, the more I look at this Green Canyon roster and look at some of their statistics, I've never seen them play a full game all the way through, but they're very similar to the Bears in the fact that a lot of guys can score in that 5 to 9 point range, and they've got a player that can score a bunch, and Jared Anderson, the senior, leads them with over 17 points a game, 4 rebounds a game. But this is a lineup that you got to play team defense against Green Canyon.
Yeah, absolutely, and the Bears are very capable of that. They've got enough guards that can shut guys down on the perimeter, and they've got 2 big guys underneath, 3 if you want to include Mason Sorensen in that. So the Bears can do a great job playing team defense. It's going to be interesting to see how they come out, if they're going to come out man or they're going to come out zone against this team. But I definitely believe in the Bears defense being able to shut this Wolves offense down.
Coach Shaw mentioned in his post-game comments after the loss at Logan that really the big issue for the Bears is it's 2 games in a row at Mountain Crest and at Logan where Bear River got out-physicaled by the other team, something we're not used to seeing. And so he said the biggest thing for them going into practice yesterday was going to be we got to come out and push each other around just a little bit and get a little tougher. And Green Canyon has always been, it doesn't matter if it's football or basketball, they really pride themselves on being physical and good on defense. And statistically, it shows for them. They hold teams down well. Sometimes they don't score it as well as they did against Skyview, obviously, putting up 76 points. But this is a game, if you're not ready to play, if you think you're going to come home and just roll over these guys, they could hold you to 45 points and they could put up 70.
Oh, yeah, for sure. This is very easily a game that could be a 45 to 44 game at the end of the night. I'll tell you one thing that I would do is if I was Coach Shaw, to set the tone for tonight, the very first possession of the game, I would run a back screen and send Garrick Marble to the hoop and throw an alley-oop and let him just yam at home and set the tone for the entire night, because this place is going to be packed and it's going to be loud. You can already tell that from right now before we got, 7 minutes before the game starts. It's going to be loud in here. And so if you can set the tone early with this team, you've got a good chance, because I think it's what I tell you on the ride home from Logan. Bear River's now negative 36 points in the first quarter, meaning they've been outscored 36 points in the first quarter. So got to come out and set the tone early.
Again, you're listening to the Kent's Market pregame show as the Bears are home to host Green Canyon in what is the final game of the first half of region play. Before we get rolling back through everybody one more time, we're going to take a short break and we'll be back to get you ready for the Bears and the Wolves on 104.9 The Ranch.
Their employees are consistently trained on all the new repair methods. Call Bob's Body Shop today at 257-7825.
Yes Printing in Tremonton and Brigham City has high-speed color copiers for your use. Need something for work or church, or need to ship or receive UPS or FedEx? It's Yes Printing. You said it right. Yes Printing, 340 West Main in Tremonton or in Brigham City.
Frank May Skidoo in Honeyville has been family operated since '68, 3 generations deep, sharing our passion for the great outdoors. Swing by and let's chat snow, share stories, and find the perfect Skidoo for you. Visit frankmayskidoo.com for a slice of our history.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed are local companies who produce high-quality organic flour for home and commercial kitchens. Rest assured, when you purchase one of their products, you'll get the very best. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collinston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
Macon Advanced Heating and AC is honored to be Best of Northern Utah Gold Medalist. Thank you for your support and vote of confidence in their company. Advanced Heating and AC, online at advancedheating-ac.com.
Mike Knorr has been keeping drains open for the Bear River Valley for over 40 years. Mike and his team are always ready for an emergency. Mike Knorr Plumbing can handle it quickly. Call him today, 257-0646, or see them at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
Mom, what about this one?
So he'll blend in with every other headstone in the cemetery? No, thank you.
We've been making memories to last through ages. Let Joe and Josh Rudd and Rudd Funeral Home memorialize your loved one. More information online at ruddfuneralhome.com.
Whether you think of Riverside Station in Riverside or on the Valley View Highway or the convenience stop north of Tremonton, Riverside Food Grill is famous for its delicious chicken strips. They serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner and have a daily lunch special. Stop in soon. Riverside Corner.
The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50.
With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
Welcome back, Bears fans. We're getting you ready for tip-off between Bear River and Green Canyon tonight. The Bears at home. This is their final trip through the first half of region play. That Green Canyon's the only team we haven't faced so far. The Bears are 2-2. with wins over Skyview and Ridgeline, and most recently 2 straight losses on the road against Mountain Crest and Logan. Josh, for me, one of the huge keys for tonight has to be Bridger Barfus. He's really one of the players that makes this team go, and the last 2 games have not been up to his standard, and I think he knows that. What is the key for him to get him going offensively?
Maintaining composure, I think, has got to be the key. I feel like in the last 2 games he's gotten a little flustered especially with the defense that's been played, and I think you just got to maintain your composure. I think another big thing is set him up on a screen early in the first half. Let him see a bucket fall. You know, we talk a lot. When a player sees that first bucket fall, it can build confidence and then go on a run. And we've seen Bridger Barfus. I mean, he scored 14 points in a row at one point this year and brought them back into a game by himself. So we can see him do that. I think for him to be successful tonight, he's got to see a bucket going early. He's got to maintain composure throughout the game.
I think another key for Bridger, we've mentioned it numerous times, is he can come into a game and change it with 3 steals in 5 possessions and get the Bears out in transition. So for me, yes, maybe he's not going as good offensively as he'd like, but we still need those 3 steals a game. We still need those 6 rebounds on the backside. And I think if he does those things as well, his offense will come more freely. He doesn't feel like maybe he has to force it quite as much. It's also been kind of a lack of the others for the Bears that have been missing on that 2-game road trip. We haven't seen a lot from Owen Olsen. Cash Avery's shot seems to have left him, and then we haven't gotten much from Kaser Thurgood. Some of the others that we were so good at getting 4, 5, 6, 7 points from these guys, they've got to find some rhythm again.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's for a team, when you play team basketball like what the Bears are trying to do, you have to have everybody contributing every single night. When you have chinks in the armor, it's when your offense ends up hitting glitches and you end up not being able to compete with teams. And we saw that where Logan and Mount Crest were able to go on runs against the Bears defense, and the Bears didn't have anybody that could put the ball in the hole at that point. One thing I think that can help that is be more aggressive with your shot. I feel like, especially in the last 2 games, the Bears got really tentative, especially at the 3-point line. You know, Jace Roberts, Owen Olsen not being aggressive, saying, you know what, I'm gonna shoot this shot. Free yourself up, shoot the shot. If you miss, so what? Nobody's going to remember the miss, but if you're not taking the shot, we got no chance to win. So I think you got to let some of these guys free themselves up, shoot the basketball a little bit more, and be a little more free-flowing in the offense and not so stagnant and so robotic.
Well, we'll see what we're going to get tonight from the Bears. There's a lot of questions to be answered, and they're on their home floor. They're going to have the crowd behind them, the student section behind them. We'll see if they can pick up a big win against Green Canyon tonight. We're going to take a break as we do the national anthem, and we will be back for lineups and tip-off from Memorial Gymnasium on 104.9 The Ranch.
For over 70 years, Hanson Motors has held the belief that they're not just selling cars, they're building relationships. Voted the #1 auto dealer and #1 service center in the Best of Northern Utah contests. Hanson Motors, a family-driven tradition rooted in community.
Hey, Bear fans! Whether it's before or after the basketball game, make sure to stop into Kent's Market for your treats and drinks. Kent's Market has the freshest produce, fresh-cut meats, a deli and bakery department that can't be beat. That's Kent's Market, Tremonton.
Do you know who to call when you need your electrical system serviced? Gem Electric in Tremonton can get you taken care of. That's John Miller at Gem Electric. Call Gem Electric today at 257-7113. You'll find their service and expertise is shocking.
In a world of ordinary flooring options, there's only one that's truly indestructible. Castilite, the ultimate destination for strength, durability, and timeless beauty. With tile, brick, and paver displays, witness their indestructible products online at Castilite.com.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CacheValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CacheValleyDaily.com.
Post Consumer Brand Cereals and their team members are involved in every aspect of the community, from the fair to the fall cereal sale to Cereal with Santa. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites.
So you're looking for new insurance for your car or your home. Where do you start? Ask someone you can trust, like your local Utah Bear River Mutual independent agent. Call us today at 695-2300.
Bear River Mutual.
Looking for a new toy this year? Fun is at Spike Power Sports in Tremonton. They carry Polaris and Honda machines to get you into the backcountry safe and sound. Spike Polaris has a machine you'll love. Spike Power Sports, Tremonton. Online at gspike.com.
IFA Country Store in Tremonton is now a new location on Main Street in the old Shopco location. They stock almost everything you need during this cold weather for your home, farm, or ranch. Stop by your local Tremonton IFA Country Store on Main Street, 257-5419.
Do you have a backup generator, or have you explored the options of adding one to your home? Golden Spike Electric can find the right model for your needs. Find them online at gsegenerators.com or call 435-257-3016.
Searching for copiers and printers? Les Olson IT has what you need. Find reliable HP printers, award-winning Sharp copiers, and high-end Ricoh graphic systems.
Les Olson IT.
Welcome back, Bears fans, as we get ready for the Bears and the Wolves. We've just finished the national anthem, and we're getting ready for lineups and then tip-off. Again, special thanks to Kent's Market for sponsoring tonight's pregame show. Also like to thank Adams Wealth Advisors. They want to understand your family, job, hobbies, and goals to earn your long-term financial trust. Adams Wealth Advisors. So they'll play the fight song for the Bears, and we'll be ready for lineups. First, we'll get the lineup for the visiting Green Canyon Wolves. Number 0, their leading scorer, senior Jared Anderson, averages 17.2 points a game and 4 rebounds a game. Number 1 is Jackson Drysdale, averages 4.5 rebounds a game. Number 10, Laker Ward, averages just under 10 points a game. Number 11 is Jackson Penniger. He averages 8.5 points and 4 rebounds a game. And they'll be joined by Gavin Crane. They'll kick the lights off, and we'll get the introductions for our Bears. Again, nice crowd on hand tonight to see if they can spark the Bears, end this 2-game losing streak. They are undefeated at home on the season. Starting for the Bears, number 1 is 3-year starter Kyver Jensen. He leads the Bears in scoring on the year with just under 15 points a game. Joining him will be number 3, also a senior, Owen Olson. Senior number 11, Jace Roberts. As Josh mentioned earlier, it'd be nice to see Jace get going offensively, shoot the ball a little bit more with some confidence. Jace is a fantastic basketball player. And for the first time this year, we're going to see Mason Sorensen step into the starting lineup. He wears number 23, coming off his best performance with 7 points the other night at Logan. Joining him, another 3-year starter, number 24, is Garrick Marble. So a little lineup change here, Josh, as we don't see Bridger Barfus in the starting lineup. Maybe an opportunity to bring him in off the bench and provide a boost. We'll see.
Yeah, I think maybe Coach Shaw been watching old Will Hardy with the Utah Jazz and putting in some of his scorers in the second string who can generate a little offense off the bench. I actually don't mind that move. I think that's a great move. You know, if you can have somebody in your second string that can come in and put the ball in the hole, and if Bridger can do that tonight, you might go positive on that second team.
We're ready to roll. The Bears will be in their white home uniforms, trimmed in red and black with red letters. Green Canyon will be in their green uniforms, trimmed in black. Looks like Green Canyon stole the tip. They're going to hold it up. And they'll give it to the Bears. Before the ball was almost out of the official's hand, he swatted it back, and they will say. A little
excited there.
Yeah, he stole it. Bears will get the ball. And it will be Kyver Jensen to handle. Over to Jace on the right side. Now he'll hand over to Marble. Marble looks into Jace in the post. They lob to him. Jace has it post on the baseline. Throws it up top to Olsen. Fakes the three. Now goes into the paint. Kicks it out to Sorensen. Sorensen makes his move. That's cut off. And he'll hand back to Gehrig and we'll restart. Kiver on the right wing. Throws baseline to Marble. Turnaround jump shot is good. So beautiful start for Gehrig Marble. Knocks down a 12-foot baseline jumper. Bears grab a 2-0 lead.
Good patient offense there.
Green Canyon the other way. It's Penninger up top. Anderson comes through and they're hounding him. They don't want him to get the ball. They'll get it into the post to Gavin Crane, and he goes up, and that shot is missed. Backside rebound Olsen, and the Bears quickly the other way. Kiver, corner three is up. Just short off the rim. Backside rebound taken by Laker Ward. Hill outlet to Anderson. Now to Ward up top. Jace is there on him. Back to the wing to Anderson. Kiver's on him. Anderson drives past him, gets to 6 feet, floats it up and in. First bucket for Jared Anderson. Tie game. Green Canyon puts on a little half-court pressure, which Logan did also against Bear River with some success. Bears break it. They'll get it into the post to Mason Sorensen, left block. He turns to face up, throws it out top to Gehrig. Now Kiver. Jace will come to retrieve, up near half court. They'll move it around the perimeter a little bit. Now over to Kiver on the right side, 8 on the shot clock, 7, 6. They come to screen for Jace, gets to the free throw line, lob to Sorensen on the backside, has to be a foul. Sorensen, they ran the lob play for Mason. He went up to dunk it, and he was just absolutely undercut.
Hey, what did I tell you they were going to do? Did I tell you they're going to lob it?
Oh, they did. It was a different player, but they were running it.
You can only be so good.
Oh, he was going to throw that down, too. That was actually kind of a dangerous play to undercut him like that, but maybe they weren't expecting him to be able to jump that high. First free throw is missed by Mason. Second free throw's up, and that's around and out. High score, 6:10 to go. Green Canyon beats a little pressure from the Bears. A lob cross court to Drysdale, now back up top to Gavin Crane. Laker Ward gets to the high post, kicks back to Penninger for a three, and he knocks that down, and Green Canyon grabs the lead, 5-2. So they're looking, Green Canyon's looking to trap as soon as the Bears get it across half court. Now the Bears get set up how they want, break the pressure. Olsen has it in the left corner. Up top to Kiver. Now to Jace. Swing it around to Marble, right wing. Back up top to Olsen. Sorensen comes out to screen. Olsen over to Jace. He'll drive into the post. Kicks it out to Gehrig. Fakes the three. Gets into the high post. Back to Kiver. 5 on the shot clock. 4, 3. Out to Marble. Has to shoot it. Shots up. And it's no good. Rebound comes right back out to Gehrig. Bears will reset on the left side. Mason in the post. Up top to Kiver. Swing it over to Olsen. Take the three. Fakes it. Drives into the paint. Oh, he had a layup. Didn't take it. Now reset with Marble. Throws it to Kiver, who cuts into the paint. He goes up. Wanted a foul. No call. It's missed. Here comes Green Canyon. Anderson handles. Drives on Jace. That's cut off. They throw back up top to Laker Ward. Marble's out on him. Swing it now to the left side. Now back up top to Anderson. Deep three. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Kiver Jensen. He tries to push hard. Kicks it in the corner. Jace fakes a three. Hands back to Olsen. He'll take this one. Hard off the back iron. Gets his own rebound in the corner. Now up top to Jace, and pressure defense from Drysdale, and he'll get a foul trying to defend Olsen.
One thing I like to see right off the bat, Trent, I'd like to see the offense start pushing more towards the paint rather than being so far out of the perimeter. A lot of handoffs, but when you're starting your offense 40 feet away from the basket, it's really hard to get any offense going.
Drysdale's on Kiver. Drysdale is really long. They do that defensively, try and disrupt him. Bears around the perimeter again. Jace goes up high to retrieve a pass. Now Kiver right side. Lobs into Mason Sorensen, who wasn't ready for it. It's taken away by Green Canyon. They'll come the other way. They got the early 5-2 lead. 4:10 to go in the quarter. There's a fake three and a drive by Crane all the way to the basket, and he'll be fouled on the way up. Give that to Gehrig Marble. 2 free throws coming for Gavin Crane. Not the offensive start that we wanted, Josh. We figured it may be a little tough going with as good as Green Canyon is on defense as the first free throw's missed. But
well, one thing Green Canyon's doing, as I got to mark down that free throw, but one thing Green Canyon's doing is they're clogging the lane. So how do you beat a team that is shoving everybody in the paint? Well, you got to shoot it outside, and you got to be able to shoot it outside. Bears, I've yet to try to do that. So look for them to make that adjustment here before the first quarter ends up.
Bears bring in 3 subs in Barfus, Cash Avery, and Braden Ritter. So Avery and Barfus can both shoot it from deep. We'll see if they take advantage. Cash Avery comes to the front court. Throws over to Gehrig. Like you said, Josh, everything way out front. They'll lob into the high post to Ritter. He hands back to Kyver. Kyver looks to drive, gets all the way to the basket. Lay it up and score it. Kyver Jensen, 5-4 Green Canyon. Here's Anderson, front court, left side. He'll throw into the left corner. Handled by Crane. Up top, Penninger. Looks for Anderson. That's cut off by Barfus. They'll throw in the corner and then try and get it back into Penninger, and it's deflected out of bounds by Jensen. Isaac Philomohala has come in for Green Canyon.
That was good. You did that one.
I remember this from last year.
Smooth. That was smooth. Just a smooth transition. I liked it.
Oh, we'll see. I looked down at my sheet and thought, oh, here he is. He's in the game. Green Canyon on the inbound. There's a strong drive to the basket by Penninger. That comes up short. Strong rebound by Ritter. Outlet down the sideline to Bridger Barfus. He goes baseline. That's cut off. Hand back to Ritter from 4 feet. Fakes. Hands back to Bridger. Corner 3 is up. Short off the rim. Backside rebound. Philomohala. He'll outlet to Anderson. Deep 3 from the left side. Short off the rim. Rebound Marble. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. 6-4 Green Canyon. Cash Avery on the left wing throws it into Braden Ritter, and he's fouled on the entrance pass by Jackson Penninger.
So I like the last possession. Pop it inside, then kick it right back out and take the 3. I like that. Even though you missed that shot, that's a good offensive possession in my opinion.
Jensen to inbound for Bearver. The lob to Marble. The short shot comes off the rim, battled for and taken away by Philomohala. Anderson left side. Kyver's out to meet him. Cross-court pass almost stolen, but handled by Green Canyon. Philomohala drives in on Marble. Back up to Penninger. Dribble handoff to Hoffman, who is checked in. He'll go on Cash Avery all the way to the basket. Left-handed layup is no good, but fouled. Was able to get the first step on Cash, and as a result, he'll be going to the free throw line. Kyron Hoffman, leading assist man for Green Canyon, averages just under 4 assists a game. He makes the first. One thing we're not lacking tonight, Josh, is cheerleaders.
That's true.
There's about 40 of them down there, it looks like. Second free throw is good. Green Canyon doubles up the Bears 8-4.
You're so observant, Trent.
2:30 to go. That's a lot of pom-pom shaking down there. It'd be hard to make that free throw. Kyver handles up top. He drives into the paint, kicks back to Gehrig. He'll take the three-pointer. It's up, and that's long. Big rebound, Bridger Barfus, and that's what we were talking about with Bridger. Provide a spark in other ways. He'll handle now on the left wing. Dribbles back out around the right side now. Lobs into Gehrig. Beautiful feed. Gehrig goes up strong, and he's fouled. He's unable to complete the three-point play, but he'll be at the line for 2. The 4th team foul on Green Canyon. Next one will be shooting the penalty. Marble makes the first. He'll get one more. Flick of the wrist. Rattles around and goes in. 8-6 Green Canyon. Hoffman will bring it to the front court. Up top to Jamison Thompson. He's a big body. We just saw him in the JV game. Lob into the post is taken away by Bridger Barfus. So there's a rebound and a steal for Bridger. Up top, Gehrig. Swing it over to Bridger. He fakes the 3. They come out to trap. Now he'll go back into Marble into the block.
Go to work, Marble.
Throws it to Ritter across the middle, and he's fouled. So here we are, free throws coming for Ritter as he made the basket, but it was well after the foul. Pretty sure that's free throws. That says 5 fouls. Come on, Braden, you wanted those free throws big time last game. There he goes. He finds his way to the line. First free throw's up and good. Cuts Green Canyon's lead to 1 at 8-7. We'll see if Braden can get us back tied. Second free throw is up, and that rattles around and is good. We got a tie game at 8. 1:35 to go in the first quarter. Kyron Hoffman, front court, Green Canyon. Cash Avery meets him. They'll go right wing. Phil Mahala up top to Thompson. He'll hand over to Drysdale. Another dribble handoff back to Hoffman. They're still on the left side of the floor. They're looking into Thompson in the post. Ritter battles him. Now they'll swing it around to the other side of the floor. Here's Laker Ward with Jace hounding him. Back to Hoffman. 9 on the shot clock. Clear out by half court now as Hoffman makes a quick move into the paint. Kicks it out. Phil Mahala for 3. Air ball way left. Jace grabs it, outlets to Cash Avery. We're under a minute to go. Into the corner to Marble. Now he'll come back up top to Jace. Left wing Ritter. Barfus up top. Gets a screen from Braden. They jump out and double Bridger. They get it to Cash in the short corner. He drives to the middle, fakes one way and back to Braden. Goes up, kicks it out to Jace, fakes a 3. Boy, tough going against Green Canyon's D on this possession. Stay with it though. 7 on the shot clock. Here's a deep 3 from Avery. It's good. Comes around and gets the pass from Marble and lets it fly. And the Bears lead by 3.
Zero hesitation on that.
Yeah, like you were talking about. Just let her rip. He needed that one. It's been a while for Cash. 15 to go in the quarter. Bears by 3, 11-8. It's Hoffman on the handle. Now up top to Thompson. They'll hand back to Phil Mahala. Marble's on him. 4, 3. They come around. They throw it in the post. Thompson goes up. Wild shot is bounced off the backboard. And the Bears are going to get out of this first quarter with a win and put 3 positives onto that -37, Josh.
That is the first time all region play that we've been leading after the first quarter. So if that's any indication how the night's going to go, we'll take it.
11-8 Bears. We'll take a short break on 104.9 The Ranch.
For over 25 years, Bob's Body Shop has been the Bear River Valley's leader in auto body repair, windshield replacement, and auto detailing. They are a preferred insurance repair shop. Their employees are consistently trained on all the new repair methods. Call Bob's Body Shop today at 257-7825.
Yes Printing in Tremonton and Brigham City has high-speed color copiers for your use. Need something for work or church? Or need to ship or receive UPS or FedEx? It's Yes Printing. You said it right. Yes Printing. 340 West Main in Tremonton or in Brigham City.
Frank May Skidoo in Honeyville has been family operated since '68, 3 generations deep, sharing our passion for the great outdoors. Swing by and let's chat snow, share stories, and find the perfect Skidoo for you. Visit frankmayskidoo.com for a slice of our history.
Start of the second quarter, Bears with an 11-8 lead over Green Canyon as the Bears are on a 7-0 run to end that quarter. I believe they just announced as well a Bear River wrestling team brings home the region championship trophy. Congratulations, Bear River Wrestling. Green Canyon has it to start the second quarter. They're going from left to right on the dial. Hoffman handles left side, dribble handoff to Drysdale. They'll swing it around the right side, Phil Mahala. They look to lob in the post. Nope, they'll skip past to the other wing. Strong drive by Hoffman. Up top, Anderson's checked back in. His 3 rattles around and out. Big rebound from Mason Sorensen. Jace will come front court right side. Lefty dribble, crossover into the paint. Kick back to Kaser Thurgood. Knock it in. Rattles around, won't go. Battled for on the backside, taken by Drysdale. There's another one of those catch and shoot, Josh.
Yeah,
no
but
hesitation.
I'll take that right there.
Bears defense has looked really good so far, playing man-to-man. They've been up on everybody, making it really difficult for Green Canyon. Hoffman throws into Drysdale in the post, kick it out to Anderson, fakes the 3, drives in. Bank shot is up and good. Smooth move from Jared Anderson. Again, he's their leading scorer. Now Green Canyon will extend their pressure. It's not an aggressive, but they'll make the Bears come slowly to the front court. Kuyver's out there with Owen Olson, Kaser Thurgood, Jace Roberts, and Mason Sorensen. Here's a cut through by Kuyver. That's cut off. He has to dribble back out. Mason's in the post. They throw it into him. Cross-court pass to Jace. Fakes the three, gets into the post, kicks back to Kuyver. He fakes and then goes into the paint. That's cut off. Jace again. Now he'll reset. 5 on the shot clock. 4, 3. Kuyver's going to have to take it. Deep one from the left wing is an air ball, and that'll be a shot clock violation.
And again, on that, Trent, you're going to go inside. If you're going to kick it back out, you've got to be quick on the three. You've got to almost expect that you're going to shoot that rather than we're resetting the offense every time. We did about 3 times in that possession. Yeah. So you just got to be quick on the trigger.
There was 3 opportunities to pull that trigger on the shot. We just didn't get her done. 6:18 to go in the quarter. Bears by 1, 11-10. There's Hoffman up top. Kicks it back for a deep 3 down on the left side from Laker Ward. That's missed. Backside rebound. Tried to be handled by Barfus, and then Marble gets on the floor and tries to kick it back to his teammate, and it goes out of bounds. They'll give it to Green Canyon. Low scoring affair so far. But the right team's on the front side of the scoreboard, and that's the Bears. Green Canyon hands back to Hoffman. He's a quick guard. They'll get it in the post. Here's a strong move by Penninger. He's double teamed, kicks it back to Hoffman. Swing it around. Drysdale will take a 3. Short off the front rim. Rebound, Jace Roberts. They'll hand to Bridger Barfus on the left wing. Now up top to Marble. As Green Canyon's in a man-to-man defense as well. Left side, Kuyver throws in the post to Jace. Offensive foul. I don't even think he needed to do it, Josh. He's the length and the strength of Jace on Laker Ward. He could have just turned to the basket and scored.
Yeah, for sure. I think you just take it right at him on that one.
Jace kind of gave him a little bump on the turn, and it was a good acting job, but I think it was strong enough that he deserved the foul. Up top, they try and jump a trap on Drysdale. He gets rid of it inside. Hoffman drives on Jace. Cut off by Kuyver. Oh, good ball movement from Green Canyon. 2 little skip passes in the paint, and Jackson Penninger lays it up and in. Green Canyon back up by 1, 12-11. Barfus on the right wing. Spin move into the paint. Fakes one way, back the other way. Left-handed layup, wild shot. Misses everything. Rebound, Green Canyon. Here's Anderson, drives on Kuyver, and Kuyver reaches in to foul him and gives him a little extra bump on the way by. And we'll see if they call it on the floor.
It should have been on the ground there.
Green Canyon will have it under the basket. Hoffman. Skip pass in the corner. Anderson will take the 3. It's good. Jared Anderson feels like he scored every point that they've got on the board. And the other way, knocked away by Green Canyon on the pass from Barfus. And Green Canyon has a 4-point lead. The Bears have been unable to score so far in the second quarter. 15 for Green Canyon, 11 for our Bears on 104.9 The Ranch.
Shop. Their employees are consistently trained on all the new repair methods. Call Bob's Body Shop today at 257-7825.
Yes Printing in Tremonton and Brigham City has high-speed color copiers for your use. Need something for work or church, or need to ship or receive UPS or FedEx? It's Yes Printing. You said it right. Yes Printing, 340 West Main in Tremonton or in Brigham City.
Frank May Skidoo in Honeyville has been family operated since '68, 3 generations deep, sharing our passion for the great outdoors. Swing by and let's chat snow, share stories, and find the perfect Skidoo for you. Visit frankmayskidoo.com for a slice of our history.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed are local companies who produce high-quality organic flour for home and commercial kitchens. Rest assured, when you purchase one of their products, you'll get the very best. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collinston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
Welcome back. We're in the second quarter. 4 minutes and 40 seconds till halftime. Bears have not scored in the quarter, and they trail Green Canyon by 4, 15-11. Jace will inbound. Kyver gets it in the backcourt. Right-handed dribble, crossover now to the left side, nothing doing. Back to Bridger Barfus up top, lob into the post of Gehrig. He turns around, shoots the 8-foot jumper, that's missed. Rebound, Green Canyon. Laker Ward front court, lobs it to Hoffman. Back to Penninger, and now they'll hand it over to Gavin Crane. He makes a lefty move all the way to the paint. Wild shot is no good. Backside rebound by Penninger, and he puts it up and in, and Green Canyon has their biggest lead at 17-11. Kyver handles on the left side, waiting for the Bears to get set in their offense. Olsen now quickly back to Jensen. Marble comes to screen. They jump out on Kyver. Swing it in the corner, back into the post. Olsen cuts through. He gets the pass, kicks it over to Bridger Barfus, who knocks down the corner three. Green Canyon quickly down the right side as they want to get before the Bears are set. Here's a pass into the post, knocked away and taken away by Beriver. Olsen, big outlet down to Bridger. He catches it, it's taken away, and then they try and save it, and they say that Green Canyon was out of bounds.
Previous possession was a great offensive possession. Worked it in, worked it around, found the open guy in the corner. So great job there by the Bears. Need more of that offense.
As Green Canyon's defense, they're jumping every screen. So anytime they try and set a screen for one of our guards, they're jumping out and trapping it. See what kind of adjustments the Bears can make. Kyver's up top. Here comes Gehrig to screen. This time they don't jump out. Kyver breaks the defense. Underhand scoop shot. Very difficult layup, and he knocks it down. And here's Bridger trying to pressure the other way. Almost gets a steal. Hoffman has it. Oh boy, here's Hoffman running right over Kyver Jensen. I think Kyver's getting under his skin just a little bit with his pressure defense.
One thing that you're seeing from Kyver tonight that we haven't seen all year is that John Stockton like I'm gonna poke at you a little bit and make you a little upset. So we haven't seen that from Kyver all year, so that's good to see here tonight.
It's almost like that time he fouled Anderson going to the basket. He made sure he gave him 2 shoves on the way in. Just let him know that we're there. Here's a trap from Green Canyon. The ball's deflected out of bounds. Beriver will maintain.
Part of that goes back to what we talked about, Trent, the idea of, you know what, you're going to come in here with a little bit of a chip on your shoulder and a little bit of an attitude, and Kyver so far has done that.
Bears trail by 1, 17-16. Here's Barfus. He'll swing it back to Kyver. They cut through, and 2 guys are there. Kick it over to Cash Avery for 3, and that's good. 2 possessions in a row, Josh. You mentioned it, inside and out, and no hesitation on the 3, and both of them have been knocked down. Green Canyon the other way. Cross-court pass almost stolen, but recovered by Hoffman. Up top to Drysdale. Swing it over to Jared Anderson, who's been really good early. Penninger, right to left, gets all the way to the paint, floats one up and scores. Jackson Penninger averages just under 10 a game. 19 all, our score. 2:19 to go in the quarter. Here's Barfus on the right wing. He takes a 3. That was deflected in the air, but he taken by Green Canyon, almost stolen by Bridger, and Penninger's the other way. Here's a strong drive baseline, up and under the basket. Layup is missed by Drysdale, but rebounded by Hoffman. They'll reset. Kyron Hoffman up top, lobs into Gavin Crane. He'll throw over to Drysdale. Penninger cuts through. They get him on the short corner. Makes his move to the middle, back to the baseline. Kyver tries to draw the offensive foul. Woo! It's a lot going on there. Penninger got his own rebound, went back up and was blocked by Marble, and the Bears on the rebound.
Not only was blocked, but that thing was shoved right back in his face.
Not many times you get blocked and the ball almost hits you in the face.
Yeah.
There's Marble up top. He'll hand back to Bridger. He'll use the screen. Now they'll go the other way. Cash fakes a 3 on the right side, steps back, lobs into Marble on the post. He'll let the defense set, see what they're going to do. They come to trap, kick it out to Avery. Shoots another 3. This one's a little strong off the back rim. Rebound. Drysdale, outlet to Penninger, hands back to Crane, almost loses control, goes up strong, misses the layup. Cash on the rebound. Bears in a semi-fast break. Green Canyon recovers. Now Kyver up top. They have Ritter in the post. He's got it. He's got to go quick. Kicks out to Avery. They'll repost with Ritter on the right block. Works to the middle. Goes up. He's fouled on the way up. No call. Rebound taken by Green Canyon. Outlet down the one side. Hoffman will take the corner 3. That's missed. Rebound Avery, and Coach Shaw says, give me a timeout. We'll set up a play. 36 seconds to go before half. We're deadlocked at 19 on 104.9 The Ranch.
Make it 3 years in a row. Advanced Heating and AC is honored to be Best of Northern Utah Gold Medalist. Thank you for your support and vote of confidence in their company. Advanced Heating and AC, online at advancedheating-ac.com.
Mike Knorr has been keeping drains open for the Bear River Valley for over 40 years. Mike and his team are always ready for an emergency. Mike Knorr Plumbing can handle it quickly. Call him today, 257-0646, or see them at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
We got 37 seconds to go before halftime, 19 all. The Bears will have the ball. Josh had mentioned on the pregame we could be in for a 45-44 game, and I mentioned to him maybe it's going to be the first one to 40 tonight. We'll see. Kiver inbounds to Bridger, who will hand back to Kiver, who will come slowly to the front court. Again, I think the Bears would be content to use most of the time here. We'll see how they decide to defend it. Little 2-1-2 zone from Green Canyon. Now it looks like they've gone into a man-to-man. 13 to go on the shot clock. Kiver picks up his dribble, now throws over to Garrick on the right side. Kiver cuts through, they hand it into Sorensen. They kick back to Kiver, rush the shot, didn't have to. Green Canyon back the other way, 2-1. Anderson has to throw up the shot, no good as Jensen was all over him. And we are gonna go to half. Tied at 19, low scoring game, good defensive battle. We'll take a short break and we'll be back, get you caught up on the stats. Some of the adjustments we need to make going into the second half. You're listening to Bear River Bears basketball on 104.9 The Ranch.
Mom, what about this one? So he'll blend in with every other headstone in the cemetery? No, thank you.
We've been making memories to last through ages. Let Joe and Josh Rudd and Rudd Funeral Home memorialize your loved one. More information online at ruddfuneralhome.com.
Whether you think of Riverside Corner as the Sinclair Station in Riverside or on the Valley View Highway or the convenience stop north of Tremonton, Riverside Food Grill is famous for its delicious chicken strips. They serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner and have a daily lunch special. Stop in soon. Riverside Corner.
The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50.
With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
For over 70 years and 3 generations, Hanson Motors has held the belief that they're not just selling cars, they're building relationships. Voted the #1 auto dealer and #1 service center in the Best of Northern Utah contest. Hanson Motors, a family-driven tradition rooted in community.
Hey Bear fans, whether it's before or after the basketball game, make sure to stop into Kent's Market for your treats and drinks. Kent's Market has the freshest produce, fresh cut meats, a deli and bakery department that can't be beat. That's Kent's Market, Tremonton.
Do you know who to call when you need your electrical system serviced? Gem Electric in Tremonton can get you taken care of. That's John Miller at Gem Electric. Call Gem Electric today at 257-7113. You'll find their service and expertise is shocking.
In a world of ordinary flooring options, there's only one that's truly indestructible. Castelite, the ultimate destination for strength, durability, and timeless beauty. With tile, brick, and paver displays. Witness their indestructible products online at Castelite.com.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CacheValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CacheValleyDaily.com.
Post Consumer Brand Cereals and their team members are involved in every aspect of the community, from the fair to the fall cereal sale to Cereal with Santa. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites.
So you're looking for new insurance for your car or your home. Where do you start? Ask someone you can trust, like your local Utah Bear River Mutual independent agent. Call us today at 695-2300.
Bear River Mutual.
Looking for a new toy this year? Fun is at Spike Power Sports in Tremonton. They carry Polaris and Honda machines to get you into the backcountry safe and sound. Spike Polaris has a machine you'll love. Spike Power Sports, Tremonton. Online at gspike.com.
IFA Country Store in Tremonton is now in a new location on Main Street in the old Shopco location. They stock almost everything you need during this cold weather for your home, farm, or ranch. Stop by your local Tremonton IFA Country Store on Main Street, 257-5419.
Do you have a backup generator, or have you explored the options of adding one to your home? Golden Spike Electric can find the right model for your needs. Find them online at gsegenerators.com or call 435-257-3016.
Searching for copiers and printers? Les Olson IT has what you need. Find reliable HP printers, award-winning Sharp copiers, and high-end Ricoh graphic systems.
Les Olson IT.
For over 25 years, Bob's Body Shop has been the Bear River Valley's leader in auto body repair, windshield replacement, and auto detailing. They are a preferred insurance repair shop. Their employees are consistently trained on all the new repair methods. Call Bob's Body Shop today at 257-7825.
Yes Printing in Tremonton and Brigham City has high-speed color copiers for your use. Need something for work or church, or need to ship or receive UPS or FedEx? It's Yes Printing. You said it right. Yes Printing, 340 West Main in Tremonton or in Brigham City.
We are at the half, 19-all our score, which has been a low-scoring defensive battle thus far. Josh, what do we learn from the stat sheet tonight?
You got to turn my microphone on. That's the first thing we learned. But the second thing I would say is that both teams showed up to play defense, which is kind of what we expected coming into this game. That both teams were very good defensively, and if both teams showed up and executed their game plans, that it was going to be very difficult for either team to score. And that shows up in the stat column. I mean, the Bears only shooting 26% from the field, Green Canyon only shooting 32%. And then you swap over, and the Bears are shooting 27% as they've gone 3 for 11 from 3, which is actually shocking because the Bears only make about 4 threes a game. But Green Canyon only going 2 for 10, and I think Green Canyon's about 7 threes per game. So very good defensive battle. And one thing that I think the Bears can make an adjustment on is you talked a lot about Green Canyon wanting to jump screens when we come off of screens. So the way that you solve that is set a screen up at the top, have Garrett come set that screen. As soon as that guy goes to jump, roll to the basket, and you can kick it underneath and have easy layups, or at least little 6-7 footers.
Yeah, we'll see what kind of adjustments the Bears make at halftime. One thing is very evident. They're not interested in giving the Bears anything easy around the basket. So those 11 attempts from 3, we may see 11 more in the second half, and hopefully the Bears can knock down 4 or 5 of those. And if they do that, I got a pretty good feeling we're going to roll out of here with a victory.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely. And I'm okay, even with some of the shots that we've missed, I'm okay with those because, you know, Kaser Thurgood missed a wide-open shot, which I'm okay with. Bridger Barfus missed another one that was a good shot. I think Cash Avery missed one that was a good shot. Those are shots that I'm okay with. But I'm also, I really like the fact that Cash Avery is willing to hoist it up. We saw Owen Olsen take one already. You know, Bridgers put some up. Kyver, I didn't like the deep 3 that he took late in a possession, but he's going to be willing to put them up. I'm okay with that as long as we're not being hesitant in doing so. You just got to have confidence in that shot.
The Bears drill team is out on the floor, confused by the choice of, what do you call that, your uniform or your outfit? It's all green tonight. Interesting choice by the Bears.
Yeah, that was bad. You know, you never wear the other team's colors. Come on now.
We'll take another short break as we're at the half. The Bears and the Green Canyon Wolves tied at 19 on 104.9 The Ranch.
1-3. You'll find their service and expertise is shocking.
In a world of ordinary flooring options, there's only one that's truly indestructible. Castelite, the ultimate destination for strength, durability, and timeless beauty. With tile, brick, and paver displays. Witness their indestructible products online at Castelite.com.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CashValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CashValleyDaily.com.
Post Consumer Brand Cereals and their team members are involved in every aspect of the community, from the fair to the fall cereal sale to Cereal with Santa. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites.
So you're looking for new insurance for your car or your home. Where do you start? Ask someone you can trust, like your local Utah Bear River Mutual independent agent. Call us today at 695-2300.
Bear River Mutual.
Looking for a new toy this year? Fun is at Spike Power Sports in Tremonton. They carry Polaris and Honda machines to get you into the backcountry safe and sound. Spike Polaris has a machine you'll love. Spike Power Sports, Tremonton. Online at gspike.com.
IFA Country Store in Tremonton is now in a new location on Main Street in the old Shopco location. They stock almost everything you need during this cold weather for your home, farm, or ranch. Stop by your local Tremonton IFA Country Store on Main Street, 257-5419.
Do you have a backup generator, or have you explored the options of adding one to your home? Golden Spike Electric can find the right model for your needs. Find them online at gsegenerators.com or call 435-257-3016.
Searching for copiers and printers? Les Olson IT has what you need. Find reliable HP printers, award-winning Sharp copiers, and high-end Ricoh graphic systems.
Les Olson IT.
Welcome back. We're at the half, 19-all between Bear River and Green Canyon as the Bear River Spirit Squad or drill team just finished up a fantastic performance. Some of our great sponsors for tonight's game: Castlelite. Let me start over, Josh. Coldwater Stone and Tremont is part of the Castlelite family. Give your current home or the new one you're building that new look. See them by the crossroads. Levitt Group of Northern Utah and Bear River Mutual. We look out for each other, for our friends and our neighbors. Your home and auto insurance company should do the same. That's how they do it at Bear River Mutual and the Levitt Group of Northern Utah. And Bob's Body Shop. Did you break or chip your windshield? If so, Bob's Body Shop in Tremonton can fix it. A preferred auto body repair center right in Tremonton. Plus, they'll take care of all the insurance paperwork for you. That's Bob's Body Shop. Just a couple more minutes to go as the teams are out on the floor to take their warm-up shots. If you had one key to the game for the second half, Josh, what would that be?
You know, I think my big one would be, honestly, I think you got to push the offense closer to the basket. Stop starting your offense so far away from the hoop. We are very much a team that likes to operate from the foul line in. And I've said that we're going to have to shoot three tonight, and I still believe that, but work it in and then work it back out like we have. And on possessions that we've done that, we've been successful. So I think that's going to be one of the keys of the game. And the other key is somebody's got to get hot. Whether it's Bridger Barfus, whether it's Kyver Jansen, Cash Avery, Kaser Thurgood, I don't care who it is, somebody's got to get hot. Somebody for the Bears needs to score at least 12 to 15 points here in the second half.
And an interesting point about starting the offense so far out on the floor, it seems like even when we've been able to lob it into the post, to your point, we're lobbing it from so far out that our bigs are having to go out and get the ball to avoid it being stolen. And by the time they get it, instead of a post-up, we're 18 feet from the basket.
Right. Exactly, and that's not where you want to even start a post move. So I think you've got to do that. And like I say, I would love to see a pick and roll. I think if they could operate the pick and roll against this Green Canyon team that wants to jump screen so much, you could have 6 points easy just like that before they can make an adjustment.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do that, adjust and give that little slip pass to the big. And then once he gets it, you already know you're a 3-on-2 from there. So we'll see if the Bears can make the adjustment. We've got a minute to go here before we get things rolling in the second half. It's 19-all between Green Canyon and Bear River. We'll take another short break, and we'll be back for the start of the third quarter on 104.9 The Ranch.
Body Shop has been the Bear River Valley's leader in auto body repair, windshield replacement, and auto detailing. They are a preferred insurance repair shop. Their employees are consistently trained on all the new repair methods. Call Bob's Body Shop today at 257-7825.
Yes Printing in Tremonton and Brigham City has high-speed color copiers for your use. Need something for work or church, or need to ship or receive UPS or FedEx? It's Yes Printing. You said it right. Yes Printing, 340 West Main in Tremonton or in Brigham City.
Frank May Skidoo in Honeyville has been family operated since '68, 3 generations deep, sharing our passion for the great outdoors. Swing by and let's chat snow, share stories, and find the perfect Skidoo for you. Visit frankmayskidoo.com for a slice of our history.
Welcome back. Start of the third quarter. Special thanks to Spike Power Sports. Winter is here. Stop into Spike Power Sports and snag a new snow toy located in Tremonton and online at gspike.com. Your local dealer for all the fun stuff, razors, four-wheelers, new and used. Find out more at gspike.com. Both teams now onto the floor. We're ready to kick things off in the third quarter. Bear River will have it. They'll be going from left to right on the dial. Jace Roberts out there with Kyver Jensen, Mason Sorensen, Owen Olson, and Garrick Marble. A little pressure from Green Canyon. The Bears break it. Here's a slash to the middle by Mason. He's into the post. It's knocked away and taken away. Here comes Anderson the other way for Green Canyon. He'll pull up and shoot the three. It rattles around and comes out. Rebound Sorensen. He'll hand back to Owen Olson. Kyver handles on the right side. They've got big Jackson Drysdale out on him. He is long. Used to be about 6'4", 6'5", big wingspan. Now Jace in the corner. They get it into the post to Garrick, right on the block. He surveys the defense, gets to the middle, kicks it out to Olson. Catch and shoot three is up, rattles around and comes out. Backside board, Gavin Crane. He comes to the front court. Full speed ahead, runs over Kyver Jensen, offensive foul. Good job by Kyver to get in front of him. Green Canyon's going to come out a little 2-2-1 press. They're still in the backcourt. Got about 3 seconds to cross. Kyver does. Throws it ahead to Olson. Now they'll reset up top with Garrick. Corner. Kyver drives baseline. Pulls up from 7 feet. Jump shot is short off the rim. Rebound Drysdale. Outlet Green Canyon. Lob pass inside to Penninger is taken away and out of bounds by Owen Olson.
Both looks so far in this half have been good looks. I like both of them. Just got to see the ball go in the hole.
So Jared Anderson will inbound under the basket for Green Canyon.
Watch pick play to Anderson.
Hands into Drysdale. They fake the pass out to Anderson. Drysdale goes to the basket, kisses one off the glass and scores. Green Canyon 2-point lead, 21-19. Kyver all the way in the paint. He's harassed all the way in, no call. He backs it out. High post, back cut. Kyver. There's the Bears offense we love to see. High post pass from Marble to Kyver for an easy 2. Tie game, 21-all. Back into the paint on the other way, and Gavin Crane throws one at the basket, and somehow it goes in.
That's what you call a doink.
Went off the backboard so hard, and somehow the rim kept it in the hole. Marble, high post again. Back cut by Sorensen, and a two-hand slam. Mason Sorensen ties this one up at 23. So 2 assists in a row from Garrick from the high post. Other end, Drysdale has it on the block against Olson. Has to kick it back up to Anderson, tries to drive, cut off, loses control of the ball, picks it up, kicks it over to Crane. He fakes right, goes left again, strong layup, blocked by Garrick. Backside rebound is deflected off of Mason Sorensen and out of bounds. Oh, excuse me. They say it was off of Penninger. It was Penninger and Sorensen who were battling for it. It'll be Bear River ball. Tie game at 23. Again, pressure from Green Canyon. Kyver will come down the middle of the floor as Green Canyon backs out. Garrick's in the high post. He gets it a little higher this time, more right out by the three-point line. Olson cuts through. Beautiful pass from Marble, but a recover defense from Green Canyon and alters the shot. It's missed by Olson. Rebound, Green Canyon the other way. Into the post. Goes Penninger. He goes up strong. No good. Rebound taken by Garrick. Hands over to Kyver. He'll come down the left side of the floor. Surveys, kicks it to Olson. He'll set his feet for 3. This one's a little long. Backside rebound is fought for, and Jace goes over the back of Laker Ward, and he'll pick up the foul.
So good looks, just not seeing the ball drop in here in the second half.
Bridger Barfus is going to check in at the 5:08 mark as Jace comes out. Tie game, 23-all. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. So pass into the high post to Drysdale. He'll kick it over to Penninger on the block. Now into the post. Oh, good seal off by Drysdale, and he goes around the defender and scores. 25-23 Wolves. Barfus up top. Into the corner to Mason Sorensen. Lob pass into Garrick, misses everybody. Taken away by Anderson. Hands back. Strong drive to the basket. Left-handed layup from Laker Ward, and he scores. So a little 4-0 burst from the Wolves, and they're back up 4. Sorensen in the corner. Drives baseline. Kicks it out to Garrick. Up top to Jensen. Now to Marble. Back cut Bridger Barfus. Layup, left hand, score. Every bucket at this quarter, Josh, I believe, is assisted from Garrick Marble. Maybe one wasn't. Here's a quick three the other way, missed. Green Canyon gets their own rebound on the follow by Laker Ward, and he's fouled. Give it to Bridger. As Braden Ritter and Cash Avery now come in for Owen Olsen and Mason Sorensen. Hoffman to inbound. Gets it to Drysdale, back to Hoffman. Now up top, they'll reset with Ward. Lob pass into Drysdale. Kicks back to Hoffman. Around to Ward, fakes a three. Good scramble defense from the Bears. They throw it into Drysdale. Deflected again, but somehow Green Canyon keeps getting these deflected balls. Reset with Hoffman. 16 on the shot clock. Left-hand dribble all the way into the paint. Met by Kiver. And they say fouled him on the way in. Hoffman to inbound under the basket. They'll reset the shot clock. Gets it over to Crane. Laker Ward gets it now in the corner. Swing it around to Philomohala. Here's a strong drive to the basket by Crane. Meets Bridger Barfus. They let him play through. And the Bears get the rebound on the missed shot. Kiver goes all the way to the basket. Fancy move. Misses the layup. Battle by Ritter. And they'll say a foul as Ritter tried to corral that rebound. They'll give the foul to Isaac Philomohala.
So the Bears doing a great job at getting to the basket. Just got to see a few more of them drop here.
Marble will inbound. Under the basket. Lobs out front to Cash Avery. Shoots it. Catch and shoot three. Short off the rim. Taken by Drysdale. Drysdale has been fantastic for Green Canyon. He kicks it ahead quickly. Under the basket. As Jamison Thompson tried to make his move, he shuffled his feet. They'll call him for the travel. So the Bears will get it on the turnover. Again, Green Canyon will extend their defense full court. They'll get it to Kiver. Lobs down to Bridger. To the middle to Gehrig. Lets the defense clear, and we'll reset with Kiver. Kicks to the corner, Cash Avery, catch and shoot three is good. He has not hesitated at all tonight, and the Bears regain the lead, 28-27. Kyron Hoffman, left-hand dribble on the left side, into the corner now to Drysdale. He'll throw it up top to Penninger. Looks for a back cut, nothing there. Now up top to Thompson. He'll hand back to Laker Ward. Left to right dribble. Now hands over to Penninger. Back to Hoffman. He doesn't look to shoot it from the perimeter at all. They'll get it inside to Drysdale. Oh, there's a goaltending. He made a move to the middle, back baseline, and he shot the shot, and Marble came in and swatted it off the backboard after it already hit. So give him two. Drysdale's been fantastic.
Yeah, you know who you're not seeing out there right now is Anderson.
Yeah. And honestly, Drysdale looks like the most impressive basketball player on the floor, just with his body and his abilities.
Oh,
and he's taken over. Here's Cash, another catch and shoot three. This one's too strong. So Bears trail by one, 29-28. Hoffman left side over to Penninger in the corner. Now to Hoffman again. They'll look into the post to Drysdale. Now they'll go Penninger. Hand back to Drysdale. Underhand scoop is good. 3-point lead for the Wolves, 31-28. So good give and go from Penninger to Drysdale. Bears are going to have to make an adjustment. Marble up top. Over to the left side to Kyver Jensen. Kick it over in the corner. Cash Avery, catch and shoot three. This one's short. Rebound. Penninger, outlet pass Hoffman. This time he will shoot the three from the right wing, and it's good. Kyron Hoffman, and the Wolves are on a run. 34-28. Kyver handles up top. Drysdale jumps out and fouls him as he tried to go for the steal. I don't even see, oh, there he is. He was checking in. I was going to say, I don't see Jared Anderson even on the bench as he comes in now as Drysdale and Laker Ward come out for Green Canyon. 1:04 to go in the third quarter. Green Canyon by 6. Kyver up top. They jump him. He goes all the way to the basket. Right hand layup is good. Kyver Jensen is able to beat the jump on the screen. Got all the way to the basket. Crane right side, hands to Anderson. See if the Bears can gain some ground with Drysdale on the bench. Up top, Hoffman just hit a big three. He'll hand over to Crane, back to Thompson. Hand off to Anderson, catch and shoot three. Foul. Oh. He missed the three, and they say Cash Avery came into his landing area, or bumped him, and he'll have 3 free throws. Bad break there. First free throw's good. I would guess he's not somebody you want on the line.
Say that again.
Jinxed him.
Say it again.
Missed the second.
Now you got to say this is the guy you want on the line.
Yeah, this is the guy for sure. I think that was his first miss on the season from the free throw line. Oh, gosh, I almost willed that one out too. He makes 2 out of 3, 36-30. 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Gut check time for our Bears. Game at home, the crowd really hasn't had an opportunity to get into this game. Bears need a run. They're holding for what appears to be the final shot of the quarter, as they won't come out on Kyver. He'll dribble the clock down. We're down to 12, 11, 10. Now they make their move at 8. Come to screen. They jump out on it. Kyver splits the defense. Kicks it back to Bridger Barfus. Fakes the three. Gets to the middle. Spin move all the way to the basket. He's fouled on the way up. And they say it was on the way up, so it'll be out of bounds. Unfortunately, there's only 0.2 of a second on the clock. So ends up being a huge break. Because really you can only tip the ball. Tip is up and it's good. And they're going to wave it off because they say you can't catch and shoot with .2. It has to be a tip. Garrick caught it, made it, and they say no basket. Bad break for the Bears. 36-30 Green Canyon as we go to the fourth quarter on 104.9 The Ranch.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed are local companies who produce high-quality organic flour for home and commercial kitchens. Rest assured, when you purchase one of their products, you'll get the very best. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collinston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
Make it 3 years in a row. Advanced Heating and AC is honored to be Best of Northern Utah Gold Medalist. Thank you for your support and vote of confidence in their company. Advanced Heating and AC online at advancedheating-ac.com.
Mike Knorr has been keeping drains open for the Bear River Valley for over 40 years. Mike and his team are always ready for an emergency. Mike Knorr Plumbing can handle it quickly. Call him today, 257-0646, or see them at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
Mom, what about this?
Start of the fourth quarter. Bears trail by 6, 36-30. Green Canyon got a big burst from Jackson Drysdale. Scored 8 points in the third quarter, well above his season average, which to me is a little surprising. He looks like someone that could easily score 12 to 15 points every game, but he's found something tonight. The Bears are going to have to come back. They want to protect their home court. Green Canyon starts with the ball. They're going from right to left. Anderson handles, throws over. The pass is deflected by Kaser Thurgood. He's all over him. He gets down on the floor, and they're going to give Green Canyon a timeout as they were battling for the ball. So good effort from Kaser. We'll keep it here. So it's definitely go time for the Bears. Someone has to step up and provide that burst, provide the spark. We really need about a 2-possession streak from the Bears at putting the ball in the basket. And I think you get this crowd rolling and get some momentum on your side.
Yeah, you got to do something to generate a spark. The crowd wants to get into this game. They just haven't had an opportunity to do so, like you say. So figure out a way to get them involved in it.
So the Bears scored 11 points in the third quarter. Green Canyon scored 16. 17.
16.
Math is hard. We were tied, and we're down 6.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I screwed up my paper.
Anderson handles up top for the Wolves. Left to right dribble. Bridger Barfus on him. Now over to Drysdale, who's checked back in. Up top, Thompson. Drysdale, right wing. Directs traffic, wants Thompson to go through. He's in the paint. Drysdale takes the deep jump shot. It's missed. Rattles around and out. You can tell that's not his game. Jump shot did not look comfortable. Here's Bridger on the left side. He gets into the high post. Tries to spin back to the middle. Back cut by Olsen. It's cut off, and they'll hand back to Gehrig, who dribbles around onto the wing. He'll come up top now. Cut through by Olsen. Hand back to Bridger. He'll fake the pass in. Gets to the high post. Right to left dribble. Nothing going in the paint. Kicks it back to Jace. 9 on the shot clock. Now Gehrig comes to screen. Nothing doing again. Kicks back to Bridger. He's going to have to take a deep 3 way outside. Banks off the glass. Didn't hit the rim. They're going to say shot clock violation. Bad possession from the Bears. So we thought Green Canyon would come in here. They've got a pretty good defense, and they're relying on it now. And a 6-point lead seems like a lot when they're playing this well on the defensive side. Up top, Penninger. Marble on him. Hands back to Hoffman. Throws inside Drysdale. That's where he's done all his damage. Deflected by Thurgood, but picked up by Penninger. He goes up with the shot. It's no good. Battle for the board again. Taken by Laker Ward. Here's a jump ball as Kaser Thurgood is trying to get his hand on every ball. And the jump ball will go to the Bears.
Great effort there by Kaser Thurgood to get in there.
He's going to come out as Kyver Jensen and Mason Sorensen check in. Gehrig will come out as well.
I think you only see maybe a minute break, if that, from Gehrig here. You got to have him in the game.
Full court press by Green Canyon. They really only pressure right off the inbound, then they drop out of it. 6:26 to go. Bears still trailing by 6, 36-30. Kyver has to pick up his dribble. Right wing now to Olsen. He dribbles around. Mason Sorensen cuts through. Kyver now comes to get it on the left side. Throws into the post to Olsen. Goes up strong on Laker Ward, and he'll be at the free throw line for 2. It's kind of interesting, Josh, whenever someone's had Laker Ward on the block and they've actually gone at it, positive things have happened.
Yeah, for sure. I think you got to set that up, and especially if you can do it where you get a switch with Owen Olsen, who's such a good free throw shooter. That is a positive for the Bears.
First free throw is good. So you don't always see Owen down there in the post, but I think they found something. If you can go at Laker Ward, you might be able to get some baskets at the rim. Second free throw is up, and that's good as well. Cuts the lead to 4, 36-32, 6:09 to go in the game. Hoffman front court for Green Canyon. Up top, Penninger to retrieve. Kicks it over to Ward on the right wing, way outside. Now over to Jared Anderson. Kicks in the corner to Hoffman. They want Drysdale on the block. He's got Jace on him. Tries to go baseline. Throws across the middle. Knocked down by Kyver and stolen. He'll come down the left side of the floor, and Coach Shaw wants a timeout as he wants to get Gehrig Marble right back into the game. Great call, Josh. That was like on the dot 1 minute. That was like I need a timeout to get him in the game.
You know, Trent, I do this enough. I'm waiting for my call up to the big leagues at this point.
Well, you could get there, man. We'll keep it here as it's just a 30-second timeout. The Bears want to draw something up. Big possession here. Get this down to a one-possession game. Plenty of time.
One thing that we haven't seen lately has been the back cut, setting up at the top of the key, running from the high post and running back cuts. We haven't seen that in the last few possessions, so maybe try to run something like that.
Well, they've really been trying to run the screen and roll, and Green Canyon's adjusted a little bit. They're not jumping the screen. I think that threw the Bears off, but it might be time, like you say, let's just go back to throwing it to the high post and see what we can get. As Gehrig is checked back in, Olsen will inbound on the far side, gets it into Kiver. He's pressured by Drysdale. Kiver drives him into the three-point line, now comes down the right wing. Lobs into Gehrig, he's got it about 6 feet from the basket, makes his move to the middle, shoots over Penninger, shot's just a little strong, and Jackson Penninger comes away with the rebound. Quick outlet to Hoffman on the right side. Up top, Jared Anderson, wide open for three, short off the rim. Drysdale gets it on the backside. Here's a quick drive by Hoffman, kicks it over to Laker Ward. He'll drive, kick it back in the corner, Hoffman. Good recovery by Gehrig. And he throws a pass cross court, and it's out of bounds as I think Drysdale vacated the corner, and they'll turn it over, Bears the other way. A lob into Kiver. He's got the press beat, and here's Drysdale running him over. Smart move from Kiver, just got in front of him, and Drysdale had nowhere to go.
And it's an interesting adjustment that the Green Canyon's made, putting Drysdale on Kiver, who's a longer arm, longer body defender.
He's had a few fouls called on him. You've got how many fouls he's got? I don't see it posted on the board.
I only got 2 on him.
Lobs into Kiver backcourt. We're at 5:09 to go in the game. Bears down by 4. Kiver handles. Olsen V-cuts. Now back cuts. He's got it in the lane. Kicks it back, and they'll swing it over to Jace. Green Canyon's excellent on their rotations and recoveries. Back cut by Olsen as Jace tried to feed it into him. Tight window. It's knocked out of bounds by the Wolves. Let's run a lob play for Mason right here. Maybe we can get something easy at the rim. Oh, easy one inside to Kiver. That's the easiest inbound play I've ever seen. They just spread it out, and Kiver hurried and cut to the basket and got an easy layup. 2-point game, 36-34 Wolves. Up top, Drysdale. Hoffman comes to retrieve, fakes a three, kicks it over to Penninger at the top of the key. Now he'll hand back to Jared Anderson. Jace jumps out on him. Deep three, really a bad shot, and rebound backside by Kiver. He pushes ahead to Olsen. The ball's deflected and out of bounds by Green Canyon. Bears had a layup if they could have got it through to Owen, but again, Green Canyon, you think you've got them beat, and somehow they're still in the play. Kiver will inbound, 4:28 to go. This time they lob out front to Gehrig. Lob into the high post to Mason. He turns and looks for some cutters, nothing doing. Now he'll throw it out to Jace Roberts. They've got Gehrig in the post if they can get it into him.
I was going to say, you got to get it to him earlier. You can't hold that. He's got that guy sealed.
They come to double. Back cut by Sorensen. He can't quite hang on to the ball, and it's stolen and taken away by Anderson. Front court, Laker Ward. Now over to Anderson. Gehrig's out on him. 4 minutes to go. Bears down 2. Penninger on the wing. Anderson retrieves. Up top, it's stolen by Kiver. Fast break, they'll never catch him. Right hand layup is good. Tie game. Up top, Penninger. Mason Sorensen comes to guard him. Kick it over to Ward on the left wing. Gets a screen from Penninger. He'll step back, fake the three. Now over to Anderson. Up top to Ward. Anderson again on the wing. Olsen's on him. Anderson gets into the paint. Floats it up, blocked by Owen. Oh, and now they call a foul after the fact.
That's a terrible call.
So he had blocked it, got the ball, and we were ready to go the other way, and then the whistle blew. That's the issue I have with it. So Anderson will be at the line for 2. I almost feel like the official saw the contact after the shot and then panicked and thought he needed to blow the whistle. Free throw is good. One-point lead for Green Canyon, 37-36, 3:19 to go. Anderson for one more, and that's good. Green Canyon by 2. Jensen has it left side. He goes all the way into the basket, goes up strong, and he's fouled on the way up. My goodness. I mean, Green Canyon had extended their defense, and Khyber just got it and blitzed it down the floor and somehow got all the way to the basket. And they're going to say...
Whoa, no, they should be shooting 2. What is that?
I'm not sure.
No way, that's a terrible call.
So Khyber's going to inbound under the basket. I'm not sure what they thought he was doing. They'll lob it in. Mason and Gallagher in the corner to retrieve it. Mason comes away with it, hands back to Khyber. He's got him beat again. Baseline now, spins back to the middle. Resets, kicks it over to Bridger Barfus. Shot for 3 is an air ball. Backside rebound taken by Drysdale. Up top, Penninger. Sorensen's on him. There's a back cut, and Penninger didn't realize the player had vacated, and he throws it out of bounds. So Bears with another opportunity. 2:46 to go. Who's going to make the big plays for the Bears? The last few possessions, it's been Khyber Jensen's speed. Mason Sorensen comes out to screen. Now they'll kick it over to Marble in the corner. Back to Mason in the middle. Goes up with the right-handed hook shot, and he scores. Bears spread the floor and then flashed Mason into the post, and he scores. Tie game. Mason up top on Penninger. They'll set a screen. Anderson comes through. They jump out on him. He'll get past the defense, floats it up short off the rim. Bears have numbers. Olsen lobs it down court, and it's too far for Sorensen, and it's out of bounds. .209 to go, tie game. Green Canyon's going to inbound. Opportunities that are slipping away, Josh. Hoffman front court left side. He'll hand back to Ward. Lobs over to Penninger. Sorensen's out on him. Here's Anderson, comes and gets it. Khyber's on him. Anderson tries to go right hand to the baseline. Blocked again. Backside rebound by Penninger. He was hammered on the way up. No call. Break for the Bears. Khyber gets it into the front court, and he'll reset as he got to the high post and then had to back out. Boy, you don't know what the whistles are going to do coming down the stretch.
There have been some bad calls.
Here's Khyber, gets a pass on.
Yeah, because that wasn't a foul. Like, I'm sorry, I'm a Bears fan, but that wasn't a foul.
So they get it to the high post, and they kick it over to Khyber. They came over and stole it away, but they'll give the foul to Green Canyon. The Bears will inbound under the basket.
Region 11, you probably ought to look into this game film.
Inbound, Khyber again gets it on the quick inbound, misses the first layup, gets his own rebound and scores. They've run the same inbound play to Khyber twice, and he's got an easy layup both times. The Bears somehow, some way, have grabbed the lead, 40-38, 1:22 to go. We'll take a quick break on 104.9 The Ranch.
Every other headstone in the cemetery? No, thank you. We've been making memories to last through ages. Let Joe and Josh Rudd and Rudd Funeral Home memorialize your loved one. More information online at ruddfuneralhome.com.
Whether you think of Riverside Corner as the Sinclair Station in Riverside or on the Valley View Highway or the convenience stop north of Tremonton, Riverside Food Grill is famous for its delicious chicken strips. They serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner and have a daily lunch special. Stop in soon. Riverside Corner.
The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50.
With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
Welcome back. Down the stretch we go. Bear River has just grabbed the lead, the first lead they've had in a long time. This game's been either tied or Green Canyon in the lead most of the way. Some scores from around the region. Ridgeline and Logan in a battle, which we thought they would be. That's at Ridgeline. Logan leading by 2, 45-43 with 5.5 minutes to go. And Mountain Crest clinging to a 1-point lead over Skyview, 39-38 at the end of 3. Green Canyon has it, 1:22 to go. They'll inbound right in front of their bench. It'll be Drysdale to trigger the inbound. Kicks it back to Hoffman. Barfus is there on him. Lobs it into the high post to Penninger. Anderson comes around to grab it up to Drysdale on the right side. Now Hoffman.
Yeah, that was a foul, Mason.
Down on the block as Penninger tried to come through. Mason bumps him. That'll get him with the foul. Just the second team foul on the Bears. Green Canyon to inbound. They'll get it into Drysdale. Hands back to Hoffman. Gets all the way to the basket. The Bears collapse 4 guys on him, and somehow he escapes and is back out above the 3-point line. Corner to Drysdale. Marble on him. Gets a screen from Penninger. Drysdale now throws up top to Anderson. Kyver comes out on him, and it was like they wanted to foul. 54.8 to go. Kyver puts the foul on Anderson.
Yeah,
some sort of game plan here we're not aware of.
Because that resets the shot clock too.
Here's a steal from Kyver. They tried to lob it into Penninger all the way to the basket. No call. Missed the layup.
And then they called the second one?
No, they just said he was out of bounds. I don't think anyone was out of bounds. So they're saying Green Canyon on the follow went out of bounds with the ball. And now Coach Shaw is going to call a timeout, and Coach Sorensen goes out to ask what in the world is going on there. We'll keep it here, 43.9 to go. This has been one weird game.
Honestly, and I may get in trouble for saying this, but this has been the worst officiating game that I've seen all year.
And I get it. It can be hard when it's a defensive battle like this and both teams are struggling to score. It is a difficult game to officiate.
But when a kid is bodied going up for a layup and bounces off the back wall, it probably is a foul.
There's some contact there for sure. Yeah, the crew has struggled at times tonight. So have the teams, and somebody's going to claw their way out of here with a win. I said at halftime, Josh, first one to 40. You said 45-44. It's going to take a lot of effort to get to 45.
We've seen crazier things.
Both teams rally around their coaches.
So what I would do on this is I'd almost run that same play, but run it as a decoy and then have a three-point shooter in the corner. Let that kid bite, going in, have a three-point guy, hit it. Now all of a sudden you're up by 2 scores.
So there's 43.9 to go. The shot clock's at 35. Bears will inbound under their own basket. Gehrig will trigger. They run Kyver through. They back screen, lob out front to Bridger Barfus, and they'll hand back to Gehrig. My guess is the Bears are going to want to run. I would run all of this off if Green Canyon's not going to foul. It'll only leave them with about 6 seconds to go in the game. Kyver up top. They're content to let him dribble. I would at least come out and make him have to count. 15 now on the shot clock. 20 to go in the game. Marble's going to come out to screen near half court. Kyver has it. They're going to jump him. They're going to lob over in the corner. Cash Avery fakes the 3, drive, 2-1. You got to shoot. Come on, guys. They don't get the shot up in time, and it's a turnover. Gehrig made the basket, but Cash Avery had to shoot that ball from the corner. You got exactly what you wanted, a wide open 3 in the corner with 3 seconds to go on the clock, and we drove baseline. It was a great play, but there was not enough time to run it.
Well, one thing is Cash Avery's got to have enough confidence in the corner to heave that one up and knock it down. That's a dagger shot right there. As soon as he puts the ball on the floor, you're in trouble with the shot clock winding down. So now you got to come up with defensively, and then you got to figure out a play. One thing you got to watch Anderson. I think you've got to set up on him, put Kyver on him, and chase him around.
So Green Canyon called the timeout, draw up a play. I would be surprised if they're not going for the win, to be honest. You're on the road. down by 2.
Well, I think what you're going to see is you're going to see a quick 3. I don't think they're going to try to wait and run it down. I think you'll see maybe a catch and a shoot in case they miss.
You want to have a chance for an offensive rebound, which they've been pretty good at tonight. They've got some guys down there that can rebound. But the Bears had a chance right there to win this game. Got the score, but with the shot clock expired about 2 seconds before Garrett could get the bucket. Green Canyon has to bring it the full length of the court, make them pick it up.
Somebody find Anderson, and you body him up the entire length.
Anderson gets it. He comes flying down the right side. Kivers on him. He drives baseline, kicks it cross court. Penninger up top. Drysdale for 3. It's hard off the back rim, and the Bears are going to escape with the victory. Because, Josh, they had to bring it the full length of the court, they were only going to get one opportunity. They got a good look from Drysdale, but he missed it, as that's really not his game. He's good around the basket. Did not make any shots from the perimeter. And the Bears claw their way to a 40-38 victory over the Green Canyon Wolves, and the Bears are going to finish the first half of region play 3 wins and 2 losses. Green Canyon's going to drop to 1-4. It was a wild one tonight. Lots of twists and turns, a lot of uncertainty, but the Bears find a way to win. We'll take a short break, and we'll be back on the Gem Electric postgame show on 104.9 The Ranch.
For over 70 years and 3 generations, Hanson Motors has held the belief that they're not just selling cars, they're building relationships. Voted the #1 auto dealer and #1 service center in the Best of Northern Utah contest. Hanson Motors, a family-driven tradition rooted in community.
Hey Bear fans, whether it's before or after the basketball game, make sure to stop into Kent's Market for your treats and drinks. Kent's Market has the freshest produce, fresh cut meats, a deli and bakery department that can't be beat. That's Kent's Market, Tremonton.
Do you know who to call when you need your electrical system serviced? Gem Electric in Tremonton can get you taken care of. That's John Miller at Gem Electric. Call Gem Electric today at 257-7113. You'll find their service and expertise is shocking.
In a world of ordinary flooring options, there's only one that's truly indestructible. Castelite, the ultimate destination for strength, durability, and timeless beauty. With tile, brick, and paver displays, witness their indestructible products online at Castelite.com.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CacheValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CacheValleyDaily.com.
Post Consumer Brand Cereals and their team members are involved in every aspect of the community, from the fair to the fall cereal sale to Cereal with Santa. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites.
So you're looking for new insurance for your car or your home. Where do you start? Ask someone you can trust, like your local Utah Bear River Mutual independent agent. Call us today at 695-2300.
Bear River Mutual.
Looking for a new toy this year? Fun is at Spike Power Sports in Tremonton. They carry Polaris and Honda machines to get you into the backcountry safe and sound. Spike Polaris has a machine you'll love. Spike Power Sports, Tremonton. Online at gspike.com.
IFA Country Store in Tremonton is now in a new location on Main Street in the old Shopco location. They stock almost everything you need during this cold weather for your home, farm, or ranch. Stop by your local Tremonton IFA Country Store on Main Street, 257-5419.
Do you have a backup generator, or have you explored the options of adding one to your home? Golden Spike Electric can find the right model for your needs. Find them online at gsegenerators.com or call 435-257-3060.
Welcome to the Gem Electric postgame show as the Bears pick up a crucial home win tonight over Green Canyon, 40-38 in a defensive struggle. For both teams, it was tough to score. It was tough to get anything consistently on the offensive end, and the Bears do just enough to pick up the win. They stay undefeated at home. You're listening to the Gem Electric's post-game show. If you need electrical wiring for a new construction or a remodel, call John Miller at Gem Electric, 257-7113. Rest easy with Gem Electric. John Miller is a licensed and insured professionally trained electrician. Call 257-7113. Some of our other scores from around the region tonight: Logan and Ridgeline battling 45-43. I may have already gave you that one. That one's coming down to the end. And Skyview has taken a 3-point lead over Mountain Crest, 44-41, with 3:26 to go in that game. If Skyview can pull off the upset, be big for the Bears. It would vault the Bears back into solo third place in the region behind Ridgeline and Logan.
Unless Ridgeline gets beat.
If Ridgeline loses, then the Bears all of a sudden find themselves sitting number 2.
Yep, second, because they hold the tiebreaker currently. So
as bad as things looked coming into tonight for the Bears, they stabilize everything with a win. Again, it wasn't pretty. It wasn't easy to call. It wasn't easy to watch at times. But ultimately, the Bears responded to the physical play from Green Canyon. Again, this is a Green Canyon team that has a fantastic defense. They get after you. They're good at playing the passing lanes. They recover quickly. And the Bears met the physical challenge tonight, got enough done to pick up the W. We're going to get to our McDonald's player of the game before Coach Shaw gets up here, if he's planning on coming for our post-game interview. McDonald's, work for McDonald's and let McDonald's work for you. Flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, plus meals and other perks. McDonald's. Josh, who do you have for tonight's McDonald's player
I think
game?
It's got to be Kyver Jensen. He scores 10 points in the second half. But not only is it the point column, he ends up with 14 points total for the game. It's the way that he played defensively and on offense, was really willing to take charge. One thing that I mentioned to you at the start of the broadcast was my key to the game was it was going to be if the Bears could come in here and have heart and have grit, have some determination, have some fight in them. And I definitely saw that out of Kyver. And I saw it out of a lot of other kids too. Kaser Thurgood, I think, deserves a huge shout out. I mean, he was getting in there, getting physical. Really a good team effort. It wasn't pretty. I'll be honest. It was not a pretty game, and that's to be expected. I think that's how Green Canyon wants the game to go. They don't want a pretty free-flowing game. They want to play down in the trenches, and you got to give the Bears credit. They found a way to win. Green Canyon shot the ball better than the Bears percentage-wise, but one thing that when it comes down to it and comes down to finding a win, the Bears held Green Canyon without a field goal in the fourth quarter. Green Canyon did not hit a field goal the entire fourth quarter. So,
wow.
They're only 2 points. They scored 2 points in the fourth quarter, was it. Because they were 36, ended up 38. They only scored 2 points, and both those came off of off free throws, which, by the way, shouldn't have been free throws because it wasn't a foul.
So we should have pitched a shutout.
We should have pitched a shutout. That was ridiculous.
My goodness.
But, I mean, you got to give credit to it. When they needed to step up and they needed to bear down and they needed to get tough, the Bears defense did it. And that is what I wanted to see tonight. I needed to see that from this team, that they could grit their teeth, pin their ears back, and get into a fist fight and come out victorious. So huge credit to them. But anyway, Kyver Jensen is my player of the game.
So congratulations to Kyver Jensen, the McDonald's player of the game. We appreciate McDonald's for sponsoring tonight's player of the game. So a little different from last year, Josh. When we got into region play last year, again, the expectations were there. The Bears were pretty hot coming into region play. But when things started to go south last year in region play, it just snowballed over and over again. And by the time region play was over, the Bears were not hosting a home game and were on the road. And we saw how things went from there. Ended up having to go play at Logan. Really not competitive in that one. In a year that we thought the Bears would be hosting a home playoff game and be playing over at Utah State. So this is a fantastic sign, like you say. When things got tough, when things weren't going our way, we found a way to respond the other way this time.
Yeah, it's a way to right the ship and a way to kind of get back on track as you get ready for the second half, which starts next week.
Next Friday.
Next Friday. So it's exactly what you wanted to see tonight. You can make some adjustments. You got basically a full week of practice now that you can make the adjustments you need to. But you can go out of the first half saying, okay, you know what, we went undefeated at home, which we knew we had to do. And then, yeah, we lost 2 tough ones on the road, but everybody's going to lose tough ones on the road. I mean, you're going to see Mountain Crest probably going to lose tonight at Skyview, who hasn't won a region game. So great job in getting back on track for the Bears, and I think we got Coach Shaw here now. So
we'll get Coach Shaw with the headset on the Gem Electric postgame show. Gem Electric sponsors our coach's interview with Coach Shaw. As he now joins us. Coach, thank you for joining us. This wasn't a pretty game, and this is kind of what we thought we would get from Green Canyon. A good defensive team, and you really needed to see, Coach, your team respond physically. That's what you mentioned after the Logan game. And Josh and I were just talking. We thought you guys met the physicality tonight. Even though we weren't able to get the ball in the basket as much as we liked, the physicality was there.
Yeah, no, it was. And I don't know, in the moment, I'll have to go back and watch it on film. I actually felt good about our offense, really. I felt good about what we were doing. We were getting the balls in the right spots, got the shots we wanted. And, our shot just wasn't falling. But, we came in with a defensive game plan, and we knew, man, this team, they got some scorers, and you got to execute that plan at the highest level. And these kids, I mean, we wanted greatness, and they were something better than that. Whatever's higher than that, these kids were defensively. So credit our guys for stepping up and sticking that thing out and finding a way to win.
I thought, Coach, in this game, you guys had to make multiple adjustments through the game on defense because, Anderson came out, was pretty hot to start, and then in the second half they went into Drysdale, who looked like he was trying to run away with the game, but then you guys made the adjustment on him, and we get to the fourth quarter, and they go without a field goal in the fourth quarter. The only 2 points they scored come at the line, which Josh and I felt like was a pretty clean block. So you go from almost pitching a shutout in that fourth quarter and come away with the victory. What did you think was the difference with your defense coming down the stretch?
Yeah, no, again, I'm gonna credit the kids a lot there because, we knew what we needed to do, and we also knew that, man, we were gonna have to throw some different rotations, some things out there, and you're gonna have to ask a Kyver or a Jace or an Owen or a Bridger or Cash to step up on a guy that's 6'6" and pretty lengthy and crafty, and we got away with it there in the first half, and the third quarter, they kind of said, hey, we can't let you do that anymore. And, I think our guys came out, and it was really, I think that our big guys knew when to come and give help in that fourth quarter. And kind of our guards got stuck on those longer players, and they weren't going to do it alone. And they did a great job fighting. And then our bigs came in with some timely help and disrupted some shots. And just kind of a team effort there of guys just working together to help each other out.
So you'd mentioned, Coach, the key to region play is going to be take care of home court, which you guys have been able to do so far, and then find a way to get a couple on the road. Well, that's going to start next week. You're going to have a full week of practice, and then it's Friday night, I believe, at Skyview with a team that's struggling. They're in a battle with Mountain Crest now. Last we saw they were up by 3. But you're going to go into Skyview, a game I think you guys got a great chance to win. What's going to be the focus this week in practice for you guys to get back out on the road?
Yeah, no, we gotta start with this defensive effort because we've missed that the last 2 games, and this has to go to the road with us. We got to start learning that the way we won here is how we got to win on the road. You got to win with defense. And the last couple of days we've tried to outgun some teams that could get hot at home, and we gotta put some emphasis in, hey, this is what we want to be for the remainder of the year, home or away. This is the expectation, and we can do that. These guys can do that, and I think we just got to get some shots up, and we got to get some confidence in that shot. And like I said, I liked a lot of the shots we took and things we did. We used the clock really well tonight. I think that was part of that low-scoring game, and we ran a lot of possessions down to that. A few of those ended with violations, and we got to be just getting into our stuff a little quicker there. I think we had 7 turnovers tonight, which is excellent. But I would guess 3 or 4 of those were shot clock situations, and I just think we need to be a little tighter there. So that's something we need to work on. But I think the kids need to go out and enjoy this one this weekend. We got to take Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, work on us, and start preparing Thursday for the rest of this region and get ready to go.
Well, congratulations, Coach. Big win tonight. Hold serve on home floor. Finished 3-2 for the first half. I think at the first of the region, if you said we were going to be 3-2 after the first 5, you'd probably take that. Yeah. But let's take it on the road. Let's go get a big one Friday at Skyview.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Thank you guys so much. It was a fun crowd tonight. Thank you everyone for coming out. This place was electric, and the kids deserve that. Thank you all very much. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, Coach. That was Coach Shaw on the Gem Electric post-game show. As we'll get Josh back on the headset here for just a minute. We'll wrap this one up. Again, no score updates currently from the other games around the region. But that's going to do it for us. We're going to have a week off, and then we'll be back at it next Friday at Skyview. We'll see if the Bears can take this defense on the road. As Coach Shaw says, that's what it's going to take the rest of the way, is a defensive effort like this. And we'll see if the Bears can pick up the win. Any final thoughts, Josh?
Nope. See you next Friday. Good. Pause for he puts the microphone a long ways away.
Josh says we'll see you next Friday. That'll be our next broadcast, 7 o'clock, Skyview High School. See if the Bears can get a big win on the road and keep the winning streak going. They're undefeated at home. We'll see if they can get their first one on the road. Thank you for listening to tonight's broadcast. You've been listening to Bear River Bears basketball on 104.9 The Ranch.
Searching for copiers and printers? Les Olson IT has.
This Bear River Bears broadcast has been a presentation of 104.9 The Ranch and CashValleyDaily.com. Made possible by the support of our sponsors, Adams Wealth Advisors, McDonald's, Castelite, Bob's Body Shop, Central Milling, Greer's Hardware, Gem Electric, Kent's Market, Golden Spike Electric, Mike Knorr Plumbing, Post Consumer Brand Cereals, Levitt Group of Northern Utah, Yes Printing, Rudd Funeral Home, IFA Country Store, Riverside Corner Sinclair, Spike Power Sports, Hanson Motors, and Cache Valley Daily. Catch the replay of tonight's game on CashValleyDaily.com.